Yo, what up? What up, Crypto Nation? We here analyzing the crypto markets like we do each and every day. And you know what we do. We don't do BS. We don't sell you stuff. We just tell you the truth, whether it's bearish or bullish. And let's check out the markets today. Today is Wednesday, September 23rd. And as we didn't know yesterday, but we should know today. As everyone knows, been a correlation recently, really since March, since the coronavirus started. There's been a correlation between the stock market and crypto. Now, prior to this, the correlation was quite lower, and since this year, really, the correlation has increased, which shows, as an asset group gets larger, generally they'll correlate more with other asset groups. So let's check out the markets. So we got Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. It's really been pretty steady since our last video 2 days ago. We have not had much movement at all. And really there's a magnet at 10.5, which is where we ended the last video. There's something called what our team we like to call it here, it's called a magnet. And there's a light magnet and we have strong magnets. This is a light magnet at 10.5. So if we look at the charts, let's look at a 3-day, really 3-day. We can see the magnet. It's pretty much where we were at. It's been going a little bit under 1500, and then it won't stay there long. It'll pop over 1500 for a little bit, and then pop under, then pop over, pop under. It's really hovering around 1500, and that is where our magnet is. So we're gonna have to really get far from the magnet to get some more movement, or else it's gonna start hovering. It's just like a magnet, you know. If you're close to it, you're not gonna move much. You know, you're gonna be stuck to the magnet. So as we mentioned, let's look at today. You know, today hourly, it's the stock market's been open for an hour, and guess what? Same pattern, boys and girls, right? So we're getting very little volatility, but it's during market hours. It's kind of showing the same pattern as the stock market, and really it's been under. It's been less volatile than the stock market. Probably beta 0.7, 0.8 recently. So the stock market moves. It's really only doing 70% of the stock market moves. But we'll follow the stock market today. We are pretty bearish on the stock market. We see it hitting these little lows pretty soon, by the end of this week actually, which is why we are pretty bearish on crypto short term, of course. So let's check out some altcoins, baby, because these altcoins are, they make you cash money sometimes. So let's check them out. So the one I want to look at is Chainlink, which we mentioned last time. We are very bearish, and guess what? Since our last video, it's already down another 7% compared to the market. Is crazy because the market's been pretty steady. And let's check out the Chainlink. So as an Oracle service, Chainlink popped up, as everyone knows, last few months, went up to 20, hit 20, and I've been calling for under 5 since 17.5. We put in a short order, which I mentioned wasn't the top, but we saw the bearish cycle coming, and we've made quite a bit on that trade. So let's see. We expect Chainlink to continue to rock down. The market isn't ready. The market isn't ready for Oracle service yet. We don't even know if that's the right solution. Second of all, we got to evaluate Chainlink in the sense that you got to, investing is all about risk and reward, right? So you got to take in the probability that it's going to become what you want it to be, and the valuation at current levels, and the valuation that it can, and the valuation that it will be, when it comes to what you want. So let's say you think the opportunity for Chainlink is, you got to come up with a number what you think the opportunity is. The thing is, no one really knows the economics of this. How much is this Oracle service going to be worth? And people who are bullish, a lot of people don't understand, and no one really understands the economics of what will happen. And currently, we're so early in the technology people don't know, and it's already valued at a few $1 billion with very little adoption, because really dApps are just, they're relying on other technology right now, other um, Ethereum and whatnot, to be able to scale, and then also a variety of other technologies. And right now, Chainlink to use is expensive, and it's just not there yet. And it's already valued at 3 billion. It's gonna drop to $1 billion. I'm telling you, it's gonna drop one. It's gonna drop 70% more at least, and will be in around 2 to 3 range. Not too far in the future. So let's look at the other. Well, so we got Tezos down 3.6. Nothing too interesting here. Nothing too interesting. If we go on the top gainers, Uniswap, boom. Who doesn't love some Uniswap, man? Who doesn't love some Uniswap? The Central Land actually pumping, which is interesting. Band Protocol, which is another Oracle service, which is competing with Chainlink, as you know. Right now, 630. We expect this to go down to 2 to 3 pretty soon, just like the other Oracle services. Wow, we're just getting a little bit of downward action, some bearish action. We expect this to continue throughout the day, and really to hit these levels. So we'll keep an eye on this. We expect it to get away from the magnet, which getting away from the magnet is at least 50. So if it gets under 1450, you see right here, it just bounced off that levels. Right here, 1451. See that? So that's really where we're looking to get away from the magnet. So we'll see if we can get there. And we believe we'll get there today. But of course, it's depending on this baby, which, let's see, this baby's, it's not moving too much right now. We also checked the NASDAQ index. That is down a little bit more, as you can see, 0.83%. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, so, today we are pretty bearish, and we are holding cash, holding a large amount of portfolio in cash. As we know, we do have that short position in Chainlink, which is obviously has helped us build up some cash, and we are ready to utilize that when we see these bearish, get through the bearish, which is 1450, and get back to these levels. Of course, everyone knows the 10K levels are huge support. Yeah, right now 11. It went down from 1100 to 1300, and it's really been just in this range bound. Is it going to break down, which is 10K, or break above 11K? We're in a 10 to 11K range right now. As you might know, it's almost the end of the month. It's September 23rd, which has some options expiring, which will bring more volatility. And generally, you got options contracts at 10K and 11K, right? And generally what happens, which is that what happened last month. Let's look at this. Let's look at this 30-day. What happened last month? See, 11,400. You got last month there was options at 11,000 and 12,000, just like now, right? Just like now, just before the end of the month. And you got people fighting. Some people want you don't want the price to drag down to 11,000, so their options are valuable. Some to 12,000. So what happened was the 12,000s, the bulls dragged it up to 12,000, and just after it hit 12,000, their options became valuable, and they sold off. And there's this gigantic sell-off, boom, 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 all the way below 10K. Right, down 20%. So very similar things going here. We'll see if the bears or bulls will win. Right now we're right in the middle of both, but I expect to get some action, some volatility, and we'll see if it gets as much volatility as here last month's. But either way, it can bring some incredible volatility to the market. So that's it for today, guys. Do your own research. Find your own opportunities. Right now we're bearish. Hold cash. Wait for the opportunities. When the opportunities come, don't get scared. When you see the red here, you dive in. Deep red. Right now we're really are not, some people on these crypto guys, on Twitter and whatnot saying after a 3%, 4% drop we've had in the past week, they're saying, oh, now things are super cheap and some BS stuff, guys. 3 to 4% is nothing, guys. It's nothing. Um, that you should go in and stuff. Be patient. Be patient. You'll get your deals. Um, you'll get your deals, guys. So, that's smart, and that's Crypto Nation for today. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.